Om Shanti everyone. Welcome to 10-day series of the positive attitudes. So since last 5 days, we have been learning the attitudes which we can imbibe in our life and enrich ourselves. We can just change our attitude or personality of how people see us just by changing our attitude. We understood that first seed is the thoughts through which we can change the attitude of ourselves towards life. Because the thoughts generate feelings and that creates our personality, which is just our attitude. We have always seen in our daily lives, we have always seen different souls, and we see that a person has a negative attitude, or we say this person has really good positive attitude. So what differentiate a person from who has a positive attitude versus a person who has negative attitude? Both of those souls have situations in their life, but what they choose to learn from the situation or what they choose to think from that situation define their attitude of life, right? It doesn't mean they are not having situations. It means that they are choosing what they can learn from the situation. They are just looking at the positive outcomes. So if we see in nutshell, it's always about what kind of thoughts we are creating in any situation. So thoughts are our powerful weapons which we can use throughout the day to change our attitude. So today we will discuss about attitude of humility. So before going deep into humility, humility is just being very humble. Even though I might be an expert or maybe a master of some skill, but I still accept that if that is my virtue or quality, everyone is different and maybe I can offer them an help, and that is just being humble. It's just being not being arrogant that I am not seeing myself as a higher self and others seeing others as a lower person, but just offering that as gift to others. So before diving deep into the attitude of humility, we will start with a short meditation. Let's sit comfortably and imagine ourselves in front of this beautiful lake. Let's breathe in fresh air and breathe out the stress of the day. Let's breathe in the fragrance and breathe out the odor of any negative thoughts we have. I see myself as a positive, bright light, an energy which is full of all the qualities. I am full of love. I am full of peace. I am of purity. I remind myself that I am on a journey of life, accompanied by God, and I am safe under His canopy. I see myself as an angel who always gives. I understand that every soul has their own roles to play. They are doing their best with their roles. I allow myself being an angel to send light to all the souls without judging them, without discriminating between them. I send light to all the souls. I send the light to nature, to animals, to all the souls. I understand my every thought can be a blessing to others. I can enrich everyone around me, including me, with my pure thoughts and good wishes. I wear a dress of being an angel. Angels always have an attitude of giving, expecting nothing in return. As an angel, I am here to help them, to empower them, to enrich them. I just create positive energy. I take power from God and just give the gift of positive energy and good wishes to everyone around me. I am a bestower of blessings. I am an angel. Om Shanti. Let's understand what is attitude of humility. It is just an attitude of being humble and not being arrogant. I understand that when I'm being humble to others, I don't need to ask for respect. We get respect from them. Like, even if we have to climb mountains, we can easily climb mountains just by bending. But if we say that I'll just stand straight and try to climb the mountain, we won't be able to do that. So just by being humble or being ready to bend, we can just cross mountains very easily. Humility is a divine quality in which we are being patient and mature. It just to illustrate with an example, suppose we are going to a doctor and he's a specialist in his term. So when for just to take an example, say we are visiting two doctors at one time and both are experts in their own fields. So say if we go to an arrogant doctor, he might be treating us well. He might be treating our body well. He might be giving us proper medicines and might be curing us. But if we go to that doctor, we will always go with the thought of not being thankful to him. So even though doctors earned his salary, he might not be able to earn blessings. On the other hand, the other doctor, who is also an expert in the same matter, even though we are going to him and we are he's able to treat us well and he's treating us politely, even being an expert, he takes a home salary as well as blessings. So humility is not something we have to do out of the way. At any workspace we are, just being humble, we will also be able to earn salaries as well as blessings. The main aim for us while going to our work should be able to earn those blessings because those blessings take us long way. In our lives also, we might have seen a person who might be very rich. But if a person, like I being a rich person, if I'm not humble, I will not be able to earn that respect. Because respect we earn is always when we give respect to others. So we can be humble only if we are full. A knowledgeful person will always be humble to everyone. Even say if a person is very much knowledgeable, but he is not being humble or he looks at others in a negative way that they don't know much as he knows, that knowledge he has is of no use. Because in end, it's all about how we interact with others. He might be able to earn a good income, but he will not have the satisfaction that he needs to have. So, in this world, we all have our own specialities, but we should take those specialities as gifts to us, that those specialities are like blessings to us. And with those blessings, even though if other soul does not have that speciality, like you can be a person who is very good at discipline, or you can be a person who is very good at art. That quality of art should be seen as your gift through which you can help others. We should not look down on others, but we should be able to help others. So, if we are humble, we become elevated, and our vision for others is also elevated, even though if they don't have that quality. And if we are humble, we are always ready to serve. We are able to give what we have and teach others what we have. And in end, we will not be looking for respect. Let's imagine a soul in our life who is very humble or sweet, right? We are always eager to talk to that person, or just think of a person who is very arrogant, right? We try to avoid the call of a person who is very arrogant versus we always try to pick up the call of a person who is very humble and sweet to us, who is very accepting of us, who is looking at our positives but are not looking at our negatives. So, generally, as a soul, we tend to bend to a person who is humble. We don't bend to a person who is arrogant. So, we need to choose what kind of person we want to become for us. Only by being humble, only if I'm bending, the other soul will also be ready to bend. Let's practice a meditation on humbleness. Let's sit comfortably and imagine ourselves walking in the park full of trees. We can feel the coolness under the shade of trees. Let's try to reflect on the attitude of humility, the attitude of being humble and not being arrogant. Let's reflect on our specialities, and our specialities should not become our arrogance. But if I use those specialities in helping others, in empowering others, this is attitude of humility. Let's imagine a tree who is full of fruits. Fruits are just like our speciality. A tree who has more fruits will always bend because the one who is full, who is knowledgeable, the one who knows the truth, always bends. Like a tree who gives fruits to everyone. He does not choose between whom to give it. but the fruit on a tree is for everyone. Similarly, our specialities, when used for everyone, becomes the attitude of humility. These specialities or gifts are given to us by God, and we can increase these qualities or specialities just by giving. The more I give, the more I get. The more qualities or specialities I have, I can easily bend, just like tree. Just like a tree who is full of leaves or full of fruits provides shadow. A tree that is full can only give shadow. Similarly, if we are full, if we know our specialities, we can give support to everyone. Giving support, teaching them, empowering them is the attitude of humility. We all have magical gifts, specialities. Those specialities are the ones which make us different. Understanding that everyone has their own specialities and we can offer them to others. And respecting others because their strengths and specialities are different is humility. If I am arrogant of my specialities, I cannot give shade to others. I cannot empower others. And this results in me losing my self-respect. Just by accepting and understanding that everyone is different, they have their own specialities, I can be humble and not arrogant. Humility is about not judging others, but guiding them. Humility is not about looking down to them, that they don't have that quality, but uplifting them by teaching them how to inculcate that quality in them. Let there be humility in our words, thoughts, and action, which means not judging them and just accepting them. The mantra for humility is giving respect to others, just like a tree who gives fruits to others without judging them. Like tree treats everyone equally. He does not see the tags of rich, poor, educated, uneducated. Being humble means being sweet and patient and understanding their abilities to empower them. This is the attitude of humility. With humility, I invoke the qualities of sweetness, patience, and maturity. I understand we all are magical beings under canopy of God, and everyone has their own specialities. Everyone has their special gifts. Om Shanti. Thank you for joining us today.